What is going on, everyone? Majin B here, bringing you another quick and easy tutorial on how to do the main quest or Easter egg in Liberty Falls on Black Ops 6 Zombies. Before we can start the main quest, you will need to build the jet gun. If you need assistance building it, I have linked my jet gun build tutorial in the description below. We can begin the main quest by entering the church and interacting with the machine that sits on its right wall. A white flash will occur, and we will receive a session of dialogue. Now, we can begin collecting the 3 parts we will need to build the LTG. Each part will need to be sucked into the jet gun in order to be collected. The first part is actually going to be inside of the church next to the balcony that Panos stands on. Point your jet gun up at our first part and suck in the part to retrieve it. The second part is going to be located in the right window of the barbershop that sits on Washington Avenue. Climb onto the roof of the barbershop and jump onto the opposing van in the street. Then, you will be able to see our second part sitting in the right window. Pull out your jet gun, point its reticle in the window, and draw in our second part. Our third part for the LTG is going to be located in the comic book store. Enter the comic book store and jump on the main counter. Look into the hole in the ceiling, and you will see our third and final part to retrieve. Now that we have collected all 3 parts of the LTG, head to the roof of the bank and you will see a workbench in the corner. Approach the workbench, craft the LTG, and then pick it up. Now that we have built the LTG, head back to the church, and the machine we first interact with to start the main quest will have a canister partially dispensed from it. Press interact to pick up the canister, and you will notice on your HUD that you have collected it. You will not be able to sprint while carrying canisters, and can manually drop them anytime. Bring the canister to spawn, and leave it at the end of one of the dark aether traps. I prefer to leave it next to the gas station sign. After dropping our canister off, head to Riverside where there is a purple electric cloud sitting in front of Freedom Fried Chicken. Press interact under the cloud to place your LTG down. This will begin a sequence where everyone will have to protect the LTG from purple mist zombies for about a minute. If the LTG takes too much damage, the sequence will deactivate and you will have to initiate this step again next round. Once complete, you will hear the gateway portal stabilizing dialogue, and an elite boss zombie will spawn that will either be a mangler or an abomination, but are colored red and much tankier. Begin damaging this boss zombie while luring him to the gas station where we dropped off our canister. Once the boss zombie's health is around 10%, activate the dark aether trap and ensure the boss is within the same purple circle that our canister sits. Kill the boss, and you will receive a max ammo, and you will see dark purple aether energy leave the boss and enter the canister. Pick up the canister, and you will have 1.5 minutes to bring the canister back to the machine in the church you retrieved it from. After inserting our filled canister into the machine's drawer will open and provide you with a Strauss counter for our next step. We will now need to locate and tune 3 projectors around the map to light up one of 3 colors: red, green, and yellow. You can determine which color your projector needs to be set to by holding the Strauss counter near it. If the Strauss counter is red, the projector will need to be green. If the Strauss counter is green, the projector needs to be red. If the Strauss counter is yellow, then the projector needs to be yellow. Our first projector provides a green color on the Strauss counter, indicating the projector needs to be red. Press interact on the projector until its light is red, and we can move on to the next one. Our second projector is going to be in the groundskeeper's yard, and from our Strauss counter we can see it is also a red LED. Press interact and change the LED to red, and then we can move on to our third and final projector. On the roof of the bank we will need to open up the barrier shown here. Drop down, and to the right of us is our final projector. Our Strauss counter is red, indicating that this projector needs to be green. Once we have properly configured the last projector, all 3 projectors will move and shine a purple beam that leads back to spawn. Head back to spawn where the projector's beams lead. You will see a contraption that will then open up and provide you with your second canister. Pick the canister up and then travel to the LTG. We will need to pick that up too and make our way over to Speed Cola. Drop the canister off at the end of the dark aether trap that sits next to Speed Cola. After that, make your way up to the graveyard where the purple electric cloud sits. Once again, press interact to place the LTG under the purple cloud and protect the LTG for around a minute. Our second boss zombie will spawn, this time being the red abomination. Just like last time, lure the red abomination to where we dropped our canister. Activate the dark aether trap and kill the red abomination while he's in the same purple circle our canister is in. After the canister collects the energy, pick the canister back up and bring it to the machine in the church. Now that we've provided the machine with its missing 2 canisters, we can now begin the boss fight. Press interact on the machine to initiate the boss fight, then a white flash will occur and the doors to the church will shut. You will now need to survive 3 waves of bosses, all while super sprinter zombies and vermin are spawning in as well. The amount of boss zombies in each wave can vary depending on player count. The first wave will be composed of regular manglers, and you will know you have completed the first wave when you see a max armor power-up spawn. The second wave will be composed of 1 or multiple red manglers depending on your player count. You will know you have completed the second wave when a max ammo power-up spawns. The final wave is going to be 1 or multiple manglers that can be red depending on player count, along with a red abomination. After you have eliminated the red abomination, an electric surge will pulse through the floor and all players will go down. No need to worry though, this is completely normal and means you've completed the boss fight. You will then be prompted with a cutscene and have the option to leave the game right then and there or continue playing with some rewards. Upon continuing playing, you will be teleported back to spawn with every perk available in the map, and loot on the ground that can consist of bonus point power-ups, gold weapons, a ray gun, pack of punch crystals, ammo mods, and weapon rarity upgrades. And that is how you do the main quest Easter egg in Liberty Falls on Black Ops 6 Zombies. Thanks for watching, let me know if this guide was helpful to you, and don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.